Bonjour from Quebec.
So this weekend we were able to spend a few days around Quebec City and the surrounding activities, and we had the best time.
It was amazing.
In our life.
We've been to Quebec City a few times, but this was the first time we were able to visit during winter, and oh my goodness, it was totally worth it.
It was amazing. Mind blown.
We spent the night in Montreal and woke up early and drove to Quebec City, where we got to go check out the Winter Carnival.
All right, we made it to Old Quebec City. We are parked and now out. We're gonna walk around a bit, check out the Winter Carnival. We're so happy to be here.
The Quebec Winter Carnaval, it was started in 1954, and it was put on so that the local community would have a way to get out in the middle of winter, get outside, be active, have fun, come together, and just enjoy that like really cold, hard season to get through. So we started off at Joe's camp. There are a bunch of activities there to do. There was a Ninja Warrior course that we got to go through, so we all did that. We tried some axe throwing. We did some Dance Revolution. The kids got to try that out.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
We also got to play some hockey.
We had lunch there.
Oh,
And
lunch was amazing.
we had pork grilled cheese. And that was unreal. It was so
That
good.
was amazing.
We also got to try out the drink of the carnival. I think it was Punch du Carnaval. That was pretty good as we sat around the fires and enjoyed that. So after Joe's camp, we went over to the area of the Carnaval where they had Bonhomme's ice castle.
Yeah.
We got to tour all the rooms of his ice palace. That was so much fun.
I wanna go do that.
I want to do that. As we're walking through the ice palace, right in front of us, we see Bonhomme.
Hello! How are you? Nice to meet you, my friends. Welcome to Quebec City.
Ah, merci.
Thank you. Thanks for coming, and thank you for seeing me.
So if you don't know Bonhomme, Bonhomme is like the icon mascot for the entire carnival. Graham and I in French class, we grew up like learning about Bonhomme every year during French. I'm not sure if they still do, but the kids might get,
Yeah.
So Bonhomme is like,
He's kind of a big deal.
he's a big deal. We were really excited to meet Bonhomme.
He's
7 feet tall, 400 pounds. Is that right?
400
Yeah,
pounds.
of solid snow. So we got to tour
No
his,
rats along his back, though.
we got to tour his ice palace, which is made of 1,500 blocks of ice. And then outside his ice palace was a big ice slide that the kids got to check out. So since it was
got wet.
since it was raining, they got soaking wet, right through soaking wet, but
Yes.
but they just kept going.
Fortunately, our hostel had a dryer that we could use, so we got everything all dried up.
Warm
We could
showers, dry
Go
out.
back out.
We went on a weekday when it first opened, so it was not very busy at all. That was a really good time. We went back later in the week, like Saturday night, and it was
crazy.
packed. So yeah, if you're visiting there, definitely check it out like weekday morning,
Yeah.
midday.
Yeah.
Well, they open at noon, so
So don't go in the
don't
morning.
go in the morning.
Don't go.
After that, we checked into our hostel.
It is pouring rain. We are soaking wet, but we are almost at the hostel where we will need to completely change and hopefully have a nice warm shower.
It was kind of impossible to find a room. Yeah.
Oh, it was. That hostel is a labyrinth.
Yes.
It
So
has
we 5 different buildings.
Yeah.
We stayed at Auberge Internationale. It is a hostel in Old Quebec City. So we like to stay like right in Old Quebec, but it can get a bit pricey. So the hostel there is a good, more cost-effective option. It just has a little bit less amenities, but it does have like a kitchen you can use, a full kitchen, laundry facilities, there are group rooms. Yeah, it is a bit of a maze to get to the rooms, but you'll figure it out. They have private family rooms that you can stay in, and so you get your own bathroom, a locked door. So it's not like typical hostel. You can actually like stay there with your family, and it's
Yeah.
awesome. So we went back out in the evening to check out Old Quebec. Old Quebec, just walking around the streets, is one of our very favorite things to do.
Yes.
We
Yes.
started by grabbing some popcorn from Mary's Popcorn.
Oh, it always tastes good, no matter the weather.
Oh my goodness, the popcorn is still warm. How is it? It's so good to be back here.
So during Carnaval, they also have ice sculptures all around the town. And so we were walking along Rue de Petit Champlain, which is like just an amazing little street on its own, but it had different ice sculptures and was all lit up. It was magical.
It was beautiful. It really was.
Beautiful.
So I just saw this massive snowfall off the roof right there. You can see the big pile of snow in the middle street. It's a little scary, so now I'm just hiding under the awning with Pinocchio here.
We also stopped in Palace Square, Palace Royal. It's a little square with a church and a cafe. It's our favorite place to stop.
I love this square. It is gorgeous, especially in winter. My goodness.
So we went
Yeah.
to Maison Smith and got some hot drinks and macaroons.
We had so much fun here this afternoon. We just had to come back for this evening, and it is so worth it. This is so cool.
So after our evening walking around Old Quebec, we went back to our hostel and enjoyed a lovely sleep.
We woke up early and drove to, what's the name of the?
Normandy.
Oh yeah, we did. We drove to Normandie, which is a wonderful restaurant for breakfast. It's one of our favorites.
So after breakfast in the morning, we drove just north of Quebec City. It's about half an hour drive. And we went to Village Vacances Valcartier. This is the biggest winter outdoor amusement park in North America, and it totally lives up to its name and the hype. So this place has the world famous Hostel de Glace, is the Quebec ice castle. And it also has a huge tube park, an indoor water park, a skate path, restaurants, an amazing hotel. So we started the day off with a tour of the Ice Hotel. We've always wanted to go there. And oh my goodness, it is
It's
like
amazing. It really lives up to the expectations.
all of
It's
my expectations were
it's-
blown away.
crazy. The intricacy of the sculptures, the rooms are amazing. There's so much going on, so much detail to see.
There's a bar. There's a slide, a lobby, a playroom, and there's the room. The slide was the best part of the playroom.
Did you say and the church?
It was very cool. The slide was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bar was amazing. Now, again, due to COVID, we didn't get to sit there at all or get any drinks there, but that will be open tomorrow.
Yeah, with the restrictions, some things were closed while we were there. The indoor water park was closed, the Ice Hotel bar was closed, the saunas and hot tubs were closed, but it was still totally worth it. We got to do
It was.
some amazing things. So as we were touring through, also there are themed rooms and there are plain rooms. So a bunch of the themed rooms, this year the theme of the Ice Hotel was international travel. So there was some space theme throughout the common rooms, and then each of the themed rooms had a different like location or vibe to it. So there was like Australia, Viking, India,
Las
Jungle.
Vegas,
Las Vegas, yes, a
Mayan.
Valentine's one.
New York.
So
There's
many
lots.
different themes and like so
Yeah.
intricate. It was amazing. Some of the rooms have like fireplaces, a couple of them even have hot tubs, and one has a sauna.
And one had 2 beds, but it was very creepy to me.
Yeah, there was a Day des Mortes, Day of the Dead room, which was like amazing, but
Amazing.
yeah, a little bit. That's okay. So we got to tour through all those and see the regular rooms, the themed rooms, and just the whole ice hotel.
After our tour of Hotel de Glace, we hit the slopes and went tubing.
Ready? Set.
Here we go. There's like 32, if not more, runs that you can do,
Yeah.
and
I think
they're
there's
so
just
good.
21.
And all different levels. They had everywhere from beginner to like double black diamond tube runs.
And what was a double black diamond tube run?
I don't remember. Everest.
Everest. I never thought I would climb Everest, but we did. So Claire, what are we in line for?
Everest.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
It's like
This
right
is
there.
crazy.
It's like right there.
It's really steep.
I thought I would be too short for Everest.
It was
But
way
I
easier
was-
than they said.
Just there.
Yeah, so Graham and Clara were able to go up and experience the Everest tube run. How was it?
Very amazing.
It was intense. It was a lot steeper than I expected. Ready? Woohoo! Isn't that fun?
In the evening, we went to the safari restaurant on site and had a delicious meal there.
Oh, it was so good.
So good. Then after supper, we went back to our room to get ready for the ice hotel. There are very specific ways that you need to dress and things you need to do. So we took care of all that, and at 9 o'clock, we got to go down and check into our ice hotel room.
The Hotel de Glace is open for tours all day, and so you don't actually have access to your room until 9 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock, we got all bundled up in our winter suits and went down to our room. We got in, and our sleeping bags were waiting there, and our champagne was waiting there.
Our ice glasses where our champagne was waiting.
It was so amazing. We got all bundled up. We spent a little bit of time looking at our fire.
Just enjoying
Just
the
walking
room,
around.
playing
Enjoying the
around
room.
in our Viking boats. The beds are like a block of ice, and then is there a layer of like
A
a
sheet
wood,
of plywood.
a mattress, and then our like Arctic rated
Then
sleeping bag.
you.
We got ready for bed, and we got all tucked in and went to sleep.
Not
was-
by the way.
Those sleeping bags were so warm. -20 to -30 rated.
If you book a room in the Hotel de Glace, you also automatically get a room in the Valcartier hotel. That's like right beside it. So we were able to use that hotel during the time that we didn't have access to our Hotel de Glace room. And so during the night you can go in and use those bathrooms, but there are also heated portable washrooms just like right outside the Hotel de Glace.
And Daddy had someone holding a ice hammer
Mhm.
to keep him safe.
It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We just woke up. There she is. These sleeping bags are so warm.
I had great sleep.
I had this guy watching over me all night.
So then in the morning, we woke up. The hotel employees come by and say
Scream
good
good
morning
morning.
at about 8:30 to make sure everyone's out before the tours start.
No.
How did we sleep?
Awesome.
It was like seriously, it was such a good sleep. I woke up maybe once just to like readjust, but like we slept so soundly.
After our night in the Hotel de Glace, we were back at the safari restaurant for breakfast, and then over to
Brunch.
Jacques Cartier National Park.
Yeah, the drive there was gorgeous. We decided to take the route through the mountains instead of the main highway, and it was a bit misty, but we could still see the mountains around us as we drove. Totally worth it. Jacques Cartier is a place that we love returning to as a family, and we are so excited to be able to get there and see it in the winter.
Oh my goodness. This is insane. So this is a skating path. It looks incredible. Unfortunately, it's closed right now. Wow. Again, something we're gonna have to come back and do.
Okay.
Bye. That's a good run, eh? A lot of fun doing these slides. And what a gorgeous place to be doing it. The snow is falling perfectly. It is gorgeous.
What are you holding, Claire?
Okay, it's the world's biggest snow park. Jacques Cartier is one of my favorite parks because it has all these like fun things you can do.
Tubing was open and that was so much fun right along the river there. There's also snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, winter hiking, backcountry camping. They
Parks.
have parks, fat bike rentals, yurts.
They have yurts.
They have it all.
Yeah.
They
We
have it
slept there
all.
like a couple of
We
years
did
ago.
at Windy Lake, yeah. So we're gonna have to go back sometime when we can just like spend a good chunk of time there.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed our time at Jacques Cartier, and then afterwards we went to Montmorency Falls.
Yeah.
We are at Montmorency Falls. We just stopped by. Hopefully we can go check out the falls. Oh my goodness, it is amazing. You can just hear the roar. So we're taking the trail on the west side of the falls. It just opened a couple months ago, so it's kind of cool. Whoa! Oh, wow. I can't really say how big this is. Like, this video does not do it justice. This is just so big. Look at this ice wall.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you think sliding down this will be safe?
No, definitely not. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's like another world. They call this the sugar loaf. Like, what is that, 30 feet, maybe more, of ice. And it is so long.
Hey, John, look what I have.
Lincoln has his commemorative ice. Came to the old train bridge here for another perspective on the falls. Oh, how incredible. This place is really amazing.
That was so exciting.
It was so cool.
That time we got to go right up to the falls, and like, it was beautiful.
And then we went back to Old Quebec because we were not done.
Bonhomme. Here we go. Woo!
There was one thing left that we weren't able to do when we were there at first that we really wanted to check out.
What did we do last night?
Oh, we went tobogganing.
We got to check out the tobogganing in front of the Frontenac Hotel, and that was an amazing experience.
Amazing.
We are making our way up to the top of the slide in front of the Frontenac Hotel in Quebec City. This is awesome.
So I just turned around and saw that view. My goodness. Wow. Here they come. That's awesome. You hear that, Lincoln? You're right up front. Go. You can walk on the sled.
Let's put your feet inside the curve and use your legs as straight as you can. Okay? And you That's perfect. There you go. You've done that before, didn't you? Are you ready? You ready because we're going anyway? Yes. Oh my God, lean down.
What'd you think, Claire?
That was amazing.
I loved it.
Lincoln,
Yeah.
how was that?
Creepy.
It was crazy. We got going so fast.
And then after that, our trip was kind of finished. We did it in 3 days. We probably should have done it in a week.
Yeah. So there's so much to do. We hope you enjoyed our adventures and be sure to tune in on the next one. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir from Quebec